If you're looking for ways to get your children to write and to actually enjoy writing and want to write, I think I might have a few interesting tips for you, so stick around. Unfortunately, children associate writing with nothing positive. Usually they associate it with having to do work on their own, having to be quiet, and mostly hard work. So all the possible opposites of fun. But learning to write is really important because you're really going to need it in the future. If it's writing emails or writing CVs or cover letters or notes or corresponding with your English boss and blah. But this isn't really going to motivate kids to want to write, especially if they are 5 or 10 years old. Knowing that, I've come up with a couple of tricks that could turn writing into a fun activity by disguising it. Kind of like hiding beans in a delicious tomato soup. So you don't really know that they're there, but it's actually really good for you and really healthy. So my number one trick / activity is 10-second writing. So think back to when you were a child and your mother tells you to clean your room. Now imagine that she says, go clean your room, but do it only for 10 seconds. It takes the whole load of pressure off doing this and it turns it into something really comical. So get out a sheet of paper and ask your students who wants to start writing first. Tell them that we are going to write a short story together and they only have to write for 10 seconds. So when the student starts writing, put a start on the stopwatch and stop him after 10 seconds. Then take this piece of paper and pass it on to the next student. The next student's job is to continue the story that the first student started and of course only write for 10 seconds. Take part in the activity. Kids love to see their teachers trying to do the same tasks as they do. And let your creative side go. Once you've gotten to about half a page or so, or more if you have more students, you can read the story out loud to your class, or you can get one of your students to read the story to them, and kindly correcting any mistakes along the way, but also being really impressed with what they've come up with. So this activity makes kids forget that they are actually writing and makes them focus on what the other kids have put in these 10 seconds, and also makes them really excited about the input that they can put in just 10 seconds. At the end, you could turn this crazy short story into a small book. Some of my students suggested to add some illustrations. Other students suggested to make a cover for the book or decorate the title or even retype it just to make it look neater. So what ended up happening is the next time we did the activities, we decided to try out different rules. So from the 10 seconds, we moved to 60 seconds or even to a short paragraph each, because the children weren't focusing on the fact that they were having to do writing, but they were focusing on making up a funny story. After the success of this writing game, it got me to some cool conclusions, and I've written down 5 that I will share with you. So first of all, keep it short, even really short. If children know that it's going to be a small task, it makes it less daunting and more willing for them to try. Number 2, share the workload. It's a lot easier when you don't have to do something that you find difficult alone. Number 3, take part in the writing. Add in a funny part to the story, or start the story if you see that children are running out of ideas, or ask them some questions to propel the story forward. You'll see that if you take part in the story and you bring in your own excitement, it's kind of contagious and the kids will get this excitement as well. Number 4, don't push too hard. Sometimes you will have a child who won't want to write at all. And in my opinion, I think this is okay. Just give him some other options. Maybe he can do the illustrations for the book, or he can design the front cover. Or if he doesn't like drawing or writing, maybe he would be willing to type out the story at the end. What usually happens is kids who don't want to take part in the beginning You just need to give them some time to want to do it on their own, and they usually do after like 3 or 4 lessons. Whatever you create, make sure that it's something of substance, so something that the kids can take home afterwards, turn into a book or into a poster that they can hang up in the classroom, something that they will want to keep after the lesson. Often if children do exercises on handouts or on scrap pieces of paper, they don't really feel that it has any value, and often the effort that they put into it is, well, trash worthy. So make sure that it's something that they will be really proud of at the end of the lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. They work for me, so I really hope that they end up working for you too. If you have any questions, I would really like to hear from you, so go ahead and write them in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see new videos coming up soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye!